Hey, everybody. All right, let's see what's happening. It's a lot of headroom. Pull it down. I put on a button-down shirt. This is the first time I've worn a button-down shirt in a while, and it does not fit great. It is pulling at the back at my love handles, but it's finale night, and that means I got my old friend Casamigos. I just realized something on the Casamigos bottle is that it's signed by George Clooney, which I think is it's kind of like what Trump is doing with the checks. But for some reason, I like seeing George Clooney's signature on things. I don't know. I would be fine with seeing like George Clooney sign, like all my Apple products. Shout out the first responders and the frontline workers. Hi, Franny. Franny's here. Let's bring her on. Oh, she doesn't. She's not on. She hasn't invited herself yet. Oh, you guys got your MAGA checks? Did everyone get their MAGA checks? Dope. Shout out to everybody buying drugs with their MAGA checks. Cheers, everybody. Why is Fran Drescher here? I'll explain that. It's a good question. Fran Drescher is here because she plays my mother on my show called Indebted. She's brilliant and she's amazing. George Clooney has a lower back tattoo, or are you telling me to get a lower back tattoo? I can't hear you, Fran. Fran, you gotta request to Here, I'll do this. There we go, Franny. This is actually like talking to a parent. Hi, Franny.
Hey, darling, how are you?
I'm good. I
Okay,
miss you.
I miss you more.
Oh,
I'm just calling Jordan, my faithful assistant, because I just did this afternoon,
Yeah.
and that option to go live hadn't sprung up. I
know. I didn't see it, but I feel like I now know that I can do it to you guys, so it'll work. It'll be
Maybe
fine.
that was, oh.
Yeah. Hey.
Hi, I got through to him. Thank you.
Hi, Jordan.
Oh, he just said hi, Jordan, to you.
Hi.
Did
I miss you,
hear?
Jordan.
Hi, sweetie. So are you out in the country still?
Yeah, we're still out in the country. We're waiting it out and taking care of family and stuff, which is an added responsibility on top of kids.
Oh my God, I'm in solitary confinement and hard labor.
What do you mean? What are you doing?
Everything. I have nobody to help me do anything. I'm cooking, I'm picking up dog poop, I'm working, I'm cleaning the jacuzzi, I'm washing the floors, I'm doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never felt so broken in my life.
I know. I just walked downstairs and I walked past my
you want
mother.
to see my new pup?
Oh yeah. Oh, I love her eyes in the pictures.
Yeah, she's got David Bowie eyes.
Yeah, I love that. I just walked past my mother-in-law to come downstairs to the basement, and she said, "What's wrong with you?" And first of all, everyone loves being asked that question when it's unprompted. And I thought for a second, I was like, I guess it's just relentless. Oh my God. I wish I had a dog. You did such a great thing by adopting. We should tell everybody as well, friend, that you adopted her right before.
Days before the world went mad. And, there's a lot of dogs that, if you're by yourself especially, I mean, my God, sometimes she lays that big head on my legs in the bed. And I am so grateful to God that I got her just in time because, I love my little girl.
Oh, I can't wait to meet her.
She is heaven sent, truly.
Yeah.
But, any animal, especially during this time, and also I think that it's such a great bonding opportunity and training.
Oh yeah, my cousin. You remember cousin Ben? My cousin Ben.
Yeah, of course.
right before this started, he did the same thing. He went right to the pound and adopted, because there was like a thing that went out that was like, we need your help. And he went
Yeah.
right to the pound and he
What did he
adopted.
get?
He got this little, I want to call it a wiener dog, but I don't know the proper like name.
Dachshund-like?
It's dachshund-like.
Yeah, they're all
His name is Shlomo.
That's so cute.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
I know. People should really go out, because they're going to have to euthanize them. They can't.
I know.
Keep
And
them indefinitely. I mean,
a
I
shout
got
out.
her at a rescue.
Yeah,
And
a shout out,
they-
especially that. Where did you get him? You want to shout that out?
Yes, ACWG, AGWC, Rock and Rescue in Woodland Hills, here in the Valley.
In the Valley.
And
That's the only time you'll go to the Valley.
I know. I know. And but it's such a wonderful place, and you know, they take such good care of the dogs, and the woman that runs it really loves them. So it's Rock and Rescue on Ventura Boulevard.
There it is. That's as far into the Valley as you'll go.
I used to live in the Valley, and I like Ventura Boulevard, the main vein of the Valley.
Yes, of course. I call that Sushi Row.
Sometimes I'll actually drive Ventura in lieu of the 101 just to see what stores have opened, what restaurants.
Of course,
are.
but you're not going to go down to like Magnolia. That would be insane.
Or Burbank.
Forget it. You're the only reason you're going to Burbank is if you're filming something.
No, I like Ventura Boulevard. Now this is exciting tonight. It's going to be a great show, right?
I know, it's one of my
Everybody
favorites.
watches.
I know, it's great.
9:30 on NBC Eastern and Western, technically.
Yes.
But starting soon on the East Coast, where you are.
Yes, it's starting in 55 minutes, which is a very exciting. 53 now. That's pretty much what this whole feed is going to be. Me counting out the minutes as it goes down.
You know, I was on the phone with Judy Belushi today, and she loves you.
Oh, that's my sweetheart right there. That's my sweetheart. Now,
I got a director, so.
I know, but we're not supposed to tell anybody yet.
Oh.
But speaking of my Belushi is coming in nice. Yeah. But no, Judy Belushi is one of the sweetest women alive.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad that she said nice things about me. I think the world of it.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Dan? Have you talked to Dan?
Danny?
Ackroyd?
I haven't talked to about this project, no.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to
Mostly I can't wait because of the eating. I have been let loose, Fran.
Who hasn't? I'll see you in 25 pounds.
I don't know. I mean, how else
Except
do you...
I'm doing so much housework that's my exercise. So
I mean, I can't tell. I mean, I'm looking at your face. You look more beautiful than ever.
Oh, how sweet. Thank you.
I truly feel like if I were to get rid of this, there'd be another Adam, like right.
I know.
here,
Men are so
like...
lucky that they could get rid of their double chin, which is I mean, I'm having ice cream and pasta almost every day.
Oh, at least once. At least once. I bought a jazzercise. Have you heard what a jazzercise is?
No.
I saw it on Instagram, and it's a thing that you like chew to keep your double chin from coming in.
Oh my God.
I'm really losing it.
Well, there's always lipo.
I know, but I feel like you'll know right away when I get lipo. People will be like, what? Half his face is gone.
Well, God willing, you'll do the Belushi story, and don't talk. We don't even have to talk. You'll have to gain weight.
I know. I'm doing that now. I really am. Like when they told me what to do, I was like, say less.
No problem.
I was like, you got it, my friend. Yes.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
License to eat.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I'm hoping
hard
that Dan...
to lose it after.
I know. Which is like, we'll have to see how the schedules when we come back and everything. I was telling Dan, we're gonna have to write in a pregnancy for me.
How's Daniela and the kids?
They're doing great. You know, it's hard. Like Daniela said to me today, which was very apt, that it's relentless. You know, it feels relentless. You're like, once you do one thing for one of them, there's another thing for another one, and there's no break, and you're just like 24/7. And I don't. It's a lot. It's a lot, but we're doing good. You know, we're doing good. We're, you know, my glasses are
Maybe
fogging.
you could set up more stricter rules.
Gotta do that.
Give each of you like an hour where they have to man themselves every day.
Yes, we're working towards setting a rule. We don't know which one yet, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
You have to watch that show about that English nanny that goes to the houses.
Someone just, are you talking about the nanny?
Not my show.
I was gonna say,
you know,
Fran,
my
I've seen
show.
it.
My show. I was the funniest when I knew the least about nannying. So we didn't encourage me to give much good advice. But I was watching this show, this English nanny.
Super nanny.
It's like, oh, is that it?
That's what
like
the comments are saying. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Super nanny.
It's like a real reality show. And these parents have zero control over their kids. And then she comes in and observes. She observes for a couple of days. And then she just starts
whipping out. Yeah. My kids would literally be in shock. Shock.
But
The other day I had to tell my oldest, Cole, that he can't call my name if he doesn't know what he's going to say next. Because that's how intense it gets. He's just like, daddy, 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 daddy. And I'm like, yes. And he's like, like, I just stopped what I was doing to look at you.
Oh, no. What were you doing?
Running away from him. Trying to hide.
I think that, you know, if I were a parent, always people with no kids have all the answers.
No. You know I don't.
But I would really lock myself in the room and say, "This is mommy's quiet time."
Yeah, I'd say that all the time. I'm like, guys, this is mommy's quiet time, and they're like, "Well, then why are you in there?" I'm like, forget it. It's not going to happen.
Why do you give up so quick? I would say
we give up so quick. I have an answer for that. Because we're exhausted. I have nothing left to like, even the prospect of watching television, unless it's Cuomo at 11 a.m., seems daunting to me right now. I don't know if that's like depression.
Did you watch Unorthodox?
Starting.
Okay, that's only 4 episodes, so it's very easy.
That's right in my wheelhouse.
Then it goes right into the making of, which is another episode, and it was very good. And then somebody said on HBO, there's a series called My Brilliant Friends. It's Italian with subtitles.
Now that's something I could not get into. Okay, Franny, I'm moving on.
America. Oh, you want to know? There was a great movie on Hulu.
What was it?
Lesbian women love story of the 18th century. The painter, the artist,
Emma.
And her subject, not Emma. The
like
artist Emma. And her subject, portrait of a lady.
Oh,
yeah.
I've heard. That's.
And you like 2 women together.
All right, take it easy, Franny. Franny, what are you doing to me? All right, let's see.
So that's on Hulu.
What am I supposed to do now?
I don't know. Do I have to hang up? Maybe one of our people
I think
can say.
Someone just hit me and said, "Time, next person's coming," but I don't know what that. I don't know what that means.
Why didn't that guy that kept emailing us give us these instructions?
Perhaps it had something to do with me insulting his last name on the public email chain.
Well, listen, I'm sure it's not the first. He probably grew up getting ribbed about that name.
Oh my God, I know. I was like, I wanted to be like, surely this can't be the first time. Because he did get cold. He got slightly cold.
I would bet my last dollar it was.
Of course. That's why I thought it would be like I've been turned around. Hold on. They turned me around.
Okay, well, that's those 2 arrows on the bottom, I think.
Yeah, you're looking at my
there
bed.
You go.
No.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, Abby's trying to get on, but I don't know how to get her on. Will you do me a favor, Fran? Will you try to log off, and I'll see if Abby can get on?
Okay.
All right, love you.
So I'm just going to hang up.
I guess this is how it's going. It's like a Jerry Lewis thing. It's like you come on, you beg.
I love you.
I love you
I'll
too.
see you on the silver screen tonight.
Yes, you will.
Hope everybody watches.
I
Bye,
will.
baby.
Same to you. Kiss that dog.
Okay, you can text me if you want me to come back on at any point.
I will. I'm going to text you anyway, but I will. Bye.
Leave.
All right. That was my mommy, my little mommy,